Lotzeir Brooks. Okay, Lotzeir Brooks in the class of 2025. He's a receiver. He has elite speed. People are really excited about him, and he posted this on social media the other day. I'll bring it up right now in 2 seconds. And he's talking with, what's up, Louis? I see you. Everybody get in. So let me see where you guys are coming from. I appreciate you guys. So I love this right here, okay? So we always talk about like that dog mentality, guys who want to work, guys who want to play, iron sharpens iron, all that stuff, right? Lotzeir Brooks goes ahead and posts this on social media yesterday. Actually, let me fix this camera. The camera's kind of tilted. Let me see if I can fix it a little bit. It's kind of like in and out. Give me 1 second. See how I'm like far? All right, let's go with this. All right, 1 second. And I'm like 2 to the right. There I am. All right, that looks a little bit better. All right, and still, I think we'll just rock with that. All right, okay. So what's up, Glenn? Good morning to you. I appreciate you. SX Mills, appreciate you. What's up? Good morning to you. Louis, good morning. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for being here in the morning show. Kyle Henderson, Bama Football on YouTube. 41 people in the house. Let's get 41 thumbs up. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much. Coming to us from Rocky Mount, Virginia. Man, that's what's up, Glenn. Good morning to you. I appreciate you being here. If you want to become a fan funder of the YouTube channel, go up to the top of this video. Hit the hyperlink that says $2.99. I appreciate you guys being here. All right, we got another fan in here from West Virginia. All right, so Lotzeir Brooks, okay, he's a very talented wide receiver out of the class of 2025. Probably one of the fastest prospects in the country, okay? And he posts this on social media, and you always talk about like that dog mentality, players who want to get to Alabama and iron sharpens iron. Well, Lotzeir Brooks posted this on social media and says, me and my bro going to step on everybody's neck. Mark my words. And that's talking with Ryan Williams. And see, I love this because look, one of my favorite things about covering Alabama football over the last 8 years was honestly that ride out package. Like I play wide receiver at college. Okay. I'm a wide receiver by design. I still got the mitts to prove it. We've played my highlight tape a couple times, right? Chris is listening to us from deep sea fishing trip in Panama City, man. You do you, and we appreciate you, man. So, okay, the ride out mentality, I loved it because it was built by, you know, of course, you can look back at like the founding fathers, right, of Alabama's great wide receiving unit. And it starts with, you know, Mark Cooper, Julio Jones, of course. But then there was that section of time where like these wide receivers literally took over. So imagine me, I get here in 2017 and the first group of wide receivers that I am following is Calvin Ridley. He was the vet in the room, but the young guns were Jerry Jeudy, Henry Ruggs, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. Like that was the crew, and that crew was elite, and they had that Mamba mentality, or at least Devontae Smith did. And there was no cleaner route runner than Jerry Jeudy. Kings of Brunswick, how about them dogs? Love you being here, man. And Alabama and Georgia set for their day on what is it, the fifth week of the college football season. Can't wait for it. Can't wait to see Coach Saban talk about that Alabama-Georgia game. And Georgia fans, you know, it must be, you know, when you wake up, like, do you think about that? Because the Georgia fans forget really quickly, all right? Like the SEC championship game, if you talk to Georgia fans, like that game never happened. We saw what happened, though, at SEC championship. Calvin Ridley was the man. And look, Jalen Hurts was not the quarterback that he is today back then, okay? And there was a lot of frustration that I saw from Calvin Ridley at that point in time. So kind of like going back to it, Chris, what's up, man? Be safe, man. About to lose signal. Thanks for all you do. Pumped up about the season. 100%, man. Yeah, we'll steamroll Georgia. Louis, what's up, man? Appreciate you. All right. So my point is with Lotzeir Brooks, one of the fastest, if not the fastest wide receiver in the country, coming to Alabama, wanting to work alongside Ryan Williams. I can't wait to see it. And I love that dog mentality, like step on everyone's neck. Yeah, come here and want to win. Come here and want to be great. Come here and want to achieve greatness. Come here and want to be a part of something bigger than yourself. And that is what you can get at the University of Alabama. And that is what is going to continue to be the legacy of Coach Saban, is that dog mentality. Come here, get to work. I was just watching, I just saw like a soundbite of Damien Harris. Remember him, the great running back? And exactly, Jarvis, savages want to play with savages, right? And Damien Harris, and that mentality is something that Coach Saban instilled into the foundation, into every single fabric of Alabama football. And I still believe that it's fully here. So have you seen this on social media? Damien Harris does a podcast. I'll bring it up on the other side. And he's talking about the Vanderbilt game. What was that, back in 2017? I went to that game. And remember, Vanderbilt had won 3 games in a row. So Vanderbilt is undefeated at this point in time, and so is Alabama. And remember, that poor dude was like, Alabama, you're next. Everyone remembers that, right? You saw that, right, Chris? And so Coach Saban just played that video, and then they went out onto the field and they did damage. So this is my experience, okay? At the point in time, I was working. Tony Tsoukalos was my beat writer, and I was working for Rivals at the time. So I go over to you saw that, right, C-Dub? It was hilarious, right? So I went to Nashville, and I was actually the first time that I've been to Nashville in like many years. And it was hot. I'll never forget the heat that day. It was like the heat index was like up to 100. But I'll never forget how packed the stadium was for Alabama football fans. It was like a trip to Nashville for Alabama football fans. So I in the press box at Vanderbilt is so small that I gave Tony the seat up in the box, and I sat on I was on the field where it was like 125 degrees. Alabama comes out, Damien Harris kills it, and they smash Vanderbilt, right? Was it 59-0, Jarvis says? Can't even remember the score. The thing is that was kind of the first time that we saw Tua. Remember that? Remember Tua came out and like spun around like a 4th down or something like that and threw it, tossed it up. Who caught that touchdown? Can't remember. But remember that? So there's a podcast. You'll see it. Like, it'll come up in your algorithm on Twitter. Damien Harris, he broke a long run. He scored what? 2-3 touchdowns that game? Was it to Smitty? Yeah, see, man, that's crazy. So was that Smitty's first touchdown? Wow, so that's crazy. That was Tua's first touchdown, and that was Smitty. Man, that's crazy. Was that the first? Yeah, that was one of the most amazing plays that I've seen. And that's when we knew, we were like, oh man, Tua's a bad dude. Like, because he spun around, came back, lefty, launched it. Smitty comes down with it. Man, that was crazy. I think Lotzeir Brooks will bring that back. I think Ryan Williams will bring that back. These wide receivers here, they have a chance to prove if they have that ride out mentality. But I think it would, because it's always interesting. You always see like wide receivers as prima donnas, right? They don't want to stock block downfield. If you're wondering what stock blocking is, it's running downfield when you don't have football designed to go to you and you make a block, right? Henry Ruggs did it. Jalen Waddle did it. Devontae Smith did it. They used to play rock, paper, scissors. So my point in saying all this, you look at the wide receivers that Alabama currently has, and I love to talk about the wide receivers, but you add Caleb Odom. Can you imagine this? Lotzeir Brooks, Ryan Williams, Caleb Odom, right? And some of the other young guns, that we don't even talk about. I mean, Rico Scott is here now. Amari Jefferson, right? You talk about the wide receivers, man, they're going to be loaded. So that's why you get excited about Keelan Russell on Flip Watch to Alabama. And we played his highlight tape yesterday. Actually, let's run the tape of Lotzeir Brooks, because I think that he's pretty special. All right, so let's see if we can get it on here. I do all of myself. This is like on the fly. Okay, so this is Lotzeir Brooks. Okay, so he scored 22 touchdowns. Can everyone see this? Okay, I'll go full screen. So he scored 22 touchdowns, and he's got like speed. All right, Jalen Hell, thank you. Right? Yeah, they played rock, paper, scissors. Right, Chris? What's up, man? I see you inside the comment box. This guy is fast, like incredibly fast. Remember a couple years ago, Alabama also recruited, what was it, Christian Leary, who was supposed to be one of the fastest players out of Orlando. I don't know. This guy, Lotzeir Brooks, I'm excited about him. When you look to, and think about the future, like these are guys in class of 2025. Let's just say, and I know it hasn't happened yet, but Keelan Russell, and you count count your eggs until they're in your basket, right? But Keelan Russell, imagine him throwing to Lotzeir Brooks. Like, are things slowing down at Alabama recruiting wise? No, they're not. And I don't even care how many passes Ryan Williams catches for this year, touchdowns or whatever. I just think Louis loves Jalen Hale. So do I. So imagine him added, right? And he could have made even a push this year for playing time. That crew of wide receivers is gonna be crazy. Jeff, what's up, man? Mike G in the house, coming off a screen. Look at this speed right here. Okay, field vision, and then looks like he was shot out of a cannon. My goodness. So like Lotzeir wants to come over here and do damage. And that's the offense that you need right now, is the offense that can do damage. This schedule is going to be challenging. There's going to be times, and I know Lotzeir Brooks isn't coming this year, but I'm saying, you know, the wide receivers that you have on board right now, you have playmaking ability for sure. You know, I sometimes I think, oh, Chris, this guy is so fast, man. Look at this. Watch this. Another gear. He's fast, man. Look, he's just jogging at the end. And did you see that acceleration? Like, he gets like 15, 20 yards out, and he's gone. No one will catch this guy. I mean, he scored 22 touchdowns in New Jersey, which was a record. Here he is on the top of your screen, right? Fast, aggressive. And look at this. And what does Jamarcus Shepard want his wide receivers to be? Does anybody know? Jarvis? Jarvis has been good at trivia lately. What does he call him? Calls them takers. Look at this corner. He was playing like 20 yards out, and he still gets behind him right here. That's a good ball by the quarterback. A little underthrown, but I mean, look, he's jogging. He's fast. Lotzeir, this guy was squatting, I think, 400 pounds recently. I don't know if they're going to show all 22 touchdowns. I'm here for it, though. Here he is on the outside. Okay. Seam right across the middle, if you want to call it that. Gets the outside, gets a really nice block, and then, yep, inside the end zone. Man, he's fast. PK2K, what's up, man? I see you inside the comment box, man. Thanks for joining us right here on Bama Football on YouTube. Here he is, makes the first defender miss, gets another good block, gets up the sideline, cuts it inside. Oh, my goodness. Woo! Hey, he's fast. Split way outside. He could have caught a slant right there. I would have called a slant. Check down. Goes up, gets it, brings it in. He's a bad man. Sheesh. Millville is a solid school. They've produced quite a few Division I guys. PK2K inside the comment box. Another deep ball throw. Lotzeir Brooks. Oh, man. This dude's like a video game player. No, I'm serious. Like, I get it. All the wide receivers are good at... No, like this, I don't know. This guy is, I mean, imagine him and Ryan Williams. I'm serious. Imagine Caleb Odom. That'd be crazy. Jalen Hale. Sheesh. Right here, okay? Look at this screen. Watch how fast he is. Turbos, man. Man, this dude's fast. And what's crazy is most of the time, he's like jogging the last 10 yards. Deep ball, goes up, high points. So he can get away with this. Yep. Crazy. Rivers, what's up, man? See you inside the comment box. Look how wide he split here. All day. Too fast. Yes, Max. I love that. That's a really good comparison. Percy Harvin, and it seems like he has a little bit more speed. And Percy Harvin, look, he's a baller. Kalen, I agree. Caleb Odom's gonna crush it. Here he is from the inside slot position. This is gonna be dangerous. What's gonna happen here? Okay, stutter step. Oh my goodness, he's just wide open. This guy's crazy. PK, yeah. See, so I guess because I was reading, he caught what, like 1,200 yards, 22 touchdowns. And then think about this, fam. So this is a Coach Kalen DeBoer recruit coming in, okay? So you look to the fact that these are the type of guys that Coach Kalen DeBoer is going after. Love that touch on the ball right there. Safety maybe should have played the ball on that. But these are the type of guys who's going. And then look at your quarterbacks, right? You got Dylan Lonergan. If he sits and waits, or you have Austin Mack. So, man, I'm impressed with that highlight tape right there. And that was fun to watch. All right. So Lotzeir Brooks, that's a wide receiver that I wanted to start out with, just kind of highlighting and talking about what he's bringing to the table, because, man, when you look to the type of prospects that Coach Kalen DeBoer is going after, they're super athletic. Let's pause right here and think about one prospect that he added on the back end of 2024 besides Ryan Williams, and that was Noah Carter. We played Noah Carter's highlight tape on here, and we went over Noah Carter's highlight tape out of Arizona. He's an elite athlete, a guy that can play really both sides of the football. I like guys that can come here and be versatile. I think it's going to be interesting to see where I met Noah Carter. He's a big dude. He just got here, really excited to be a part of this program. But I think the point is you're getting athletic guys, and you're always getting athletic guys here at the University of Alabama. I mean, look at Chris Broswell. That guy was running, 21 miles an hour? So you're always going to athletic guys. So don't think that this is going to stop here at the University of Alabama under Coach Kalen DeBoer. He's doing an amazing job. And what he's also doing is recruiting across the country. I mean, we just talked about a prospect from New Jersey, Lotzeir Brooks. Yesterday, we talked about two prospects from Texas, and Keelan Russell, Ty Haywood, right, out of Texas. You have Abdul Sanders from Los Angeles. So he's really shrunken down the country in terms of where he's going. I think wasn't there a prospect from Germany that just got offered as well? And Louis, you're right. Like, Noah Carter's highlight is crazy. I wanted to also share this particular